I did not expect this. I was hoping that, yes, I was carrying triple the amount of fuel, but I also was running triple the amount of engines. So, okay, open resources tab. Still a beautiful night. Can still see everything. It's gorgeous. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's a liftoff. Barely. Yeah, the inside ones will run out of fuel first. At least we have that minor gimbaling ability thanks to those interior engines. Because it's not the most vertical of takeoffs. Keeping her on course, though. Alright. Engine noises are changing. Speed is appallingly slow. I mean, really appallingly slow. For a rocket, I mean, 100 meters per second is quite quick, but for a rocket, it's nothing special. We're going to need to be going much faster than that by the time we get out of the dense atmosphere. But hopefully, by pushing all of this fuel up into space, we will do something that makes us proud, and we are gaining speed quite rapidly here. So you can see here, these are the 3 inside engines that are going to run out of fuel first. Maybe I could have taken one off here just so that they finished up more closely together, but we'll see. There's always room for improvement on the Python 4.1. Engine noises like changing and stuff are really weird. Oh, I didn't put SAS on. Maybe that's why I was having issues. Okay, so those 3 middle ones are out, and we are losing surface speed. I repeat, we are losing surface speed. Check the map. Our apoapsis is nothing. Are we going? Yes, we're gaining surface speed once more. Alright, detach, and blast. Yes, look at that acceleration. So we're dropping those heavy, heavy tanks, and we are rocketing for the stars. Unfortunately, after this stage is our lander stage, so hopefully we have plenty of fuel here to do some amazing things. Like orbit, for example. That's always the risk. Okay, so we're approaching 500 meters per second. Our apoapsis is climbing. I'm going to go ahead and start pushing us towards the 90 line. Just a bit. There we go. Let's take a look. What do you see? You can see the stars. Of course, it's nighttime, so you can always see the stars, but you know what I mean. Alright, our apoapsis is steadily climbing. Let's more towards the 90. We really need our horizontal speed. More than we need our vertical speed at the moment. We're doing fine on the vertical. Fine on the vertical. We'll just keep edging our way over. Now, yeah, we're pretty much out of the atmosphere. I'm going to go ahead and full tilt here to the side. And let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make some magic. Okay, we are running on our last tanks though, so our magic better be coming soon. Rapidly. Oh my gosh. Not even gonna make it into high orbit. Ike, for some reason, has popped up on our map, apparently taunting us that we can't even get into orbit. And fuel burnout. Burn the lander stage. We're going for broke. We're just gonna see what happens. We need to at least get our orbit completed so that we can line up with the Mun and go for a burn. So let's see if we can whip ourselves around. the planet. Whip ourselves around the planet. Sorry, my throat's really dry. Doing all this commentary. Alright, that's good enough. Let's add a maneuver here to bump that out. Alright, that's good. That's good. Whew. Okay, so we're in space. We got, I don't know, what's that? 4/5 of a tank of fuel. Okay, where's going to be our burn point? There it is. Our maneuver node point, rather. Okay. So we got 12 minutes to wait. And we need to burn 77 meters per second. Speed adjustment. So let's come around. It's saying estimated 4 seconds. I'm going to give us a little over a minute. And I'm going to take the burn slow. So we're coming in 3, 2, alright. There's a minute 10 on the clock. Take the burn nice and slow. Nice and slow. Gently wafting. Yeah, our periapsis was like 10 kilometers. That would have been terrible coming back in because we would have picked up so much speed on the way down and had such a steep angle in. You can see the Mun there. There she is. Alright, 30 seconds. Increase our speed. Our periapsis is pushed out 45, 50 kilometers. Doing good, doing good. We wish to get it up to 100, so we're watching that for 100. Oh, scared me a bit there. 80, 90, and 100. Perfect. Okay, so we can get rid of that maneuver node. Now then, put the moon at 3 o'clock. About there's where you want to put your maneuver node. And show the burn. We want to use as little as fuel as possible. That looks like we're going to come in for a landing. I think that's a pretty good maneuver. The trick is, are we going to be able to generate 738.2 meters per second of thrust? We will find out. It's going to take us 42 seconds at maximum burn. That is fine by me. We'll go to a minute and do a full burn. We'll go for it. We're gunning for it. No risks, no rewards, right? Alright. 2, 1. Burn! Alright, we'll slow down the burn just a bit here. Go, go, go. Push that apoapsis. Fuel. We're looking good. This might be a one-way science trip. I don't have the ability to radio back data. So we're going to have to cut ourselves off at some point if we don't make it to the Mun. Okay. We're expanding rapidly. We don't want to miss our window by getting there too early. Finger on the X. Come on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mun, here we come. And we have an encounter. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Delete that maneuver though. Let's take a look at what our encounter is going to be. We're going to hit it. We're going to have a Mun periaps of 612 kilometers. But we have plenty of fuel. Oh my gosh, look at that. Half a tank, basically. So let's get out there. Oh my gosh. Here we go. What's his name? Billy Bobwise Kerman. First Kerbal to head to the Mun in career mode. Gotta add that tag in there. because the Mun wasn't anything special when we were in sandbox mode. Here he goes, flying through space. Let's get out here. Let's get a look how far away his home is. There we can see the Mun approaching. So we come all the way out here, 11.9 million meters away. Orbital speed drops to basically nothing. And then we come out here. We have a 3 hour Mun encounter. With the closest us getting is the 6 million 612 kilometer 612 kilometer periapsis, which we can adjust. We can hopefully put ourselves in an orbit. Oh, look at that. We did it. Alright, so slow time warp down. Let's see here. I wish to come into the periaps and then slow ourselves down so that we get way down in there. Look at that. Look at that. We're not going for a landing, but we'll put ourselves so that we can circle it a few times. How's that? How's that? Alright, let's find... This is like the most horizontal I've ever come in at the Mun as well. Like, usually when I get to the Mun, I'm at a crazy angle. And I'm never at the same angle, which makes rendezvousing at the Mun very difficult. Alright, so we got an hour here to kill as we fall towards the Mun. We're saving all of our science for low Mun orbit. We can do a high Mun orbit later. Come to think of it, I don't even know if there is higher... Whoa, 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 shit. We passed it. I hit the button, the wrong button. Burn! Oh yeah, plenty of fuel. Look at that. Right on down there. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Whoop, boop, boop, boop. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go for quite low. Let's buzz the surface, as it were. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. We might want to consider attempting a landing, but I would like to get some science, get some new parts, and attempt something a bit better, though. So let's go to internal view, and let's do some rotatey. Can we see the Mun? There's the sun. Let's use the outside view to our advantage. Oh, it should be coming into view now, actually. Shouldn't it? Where's his little window? He should be looking right at it. There it is. Oh, look at that. The moon in all its glory sitting right there. We're within its reach. Let's zip on in. All right, let's get rid of that maneuver node. Okay. So unfortunately, we're a bit on the dark side. How do I? Oh, map view. Right. I'm pushing all sorts of buttons going. Why is nothing happening? We can see the planet. We can see the surface of the Mun. All right, let's write a crew report here. Oh, this is still considered high over the Mun. Okay, you look down at the cold gray surface. It looks really beat up with the craters. All right, we'll keep the data. Excellent. Observe mystery goo. The goo seems to be less dense here. Interesting. We will keep that data. Observe mystery goo. Goo seems to be less dense. Okay, we'll keep that data. Goo seems to be less dense here. Okay, so I'm going to send him out on an EVA. Lights. Thruster pack. The one thing I really do wish that might come eventually with the thruster packing is the ability to rotate, so that it's not always you're not always aligned with the alignment of the solar system. Maybe in the future. Okay, so we'll drift over here. and we'll collect that goo data. And since we're out, we might as well get we'll do some inspections. We'll make sure all this stuff is ready for the return trip. Yep, it all looks good. We're going to try and bring this entire lander back down. Probably not going to make it. We'll see. The reason it's just in some insurance that I'm bringing some of the goo back inside. So we'll store the data. Oh, I forgot to do my EVA report. Jump back out. You get to do 2 EVAs. Look at that. Aren't you excited? Let's drift you a little bit away. Do an EVA report. You've observed your situation. Okay. And don't get too far away. You are not tethered. Tethers might be something really cool. So that you could just like tether up, like right click on a special part or something like that and be like tether to, and then you can just kind of let them drift out, and even if they bump into stuff they won't like drift too far away from it. Might be interesting. Sure, it's fairly complex physics wise, but okay, so there's that. We are in orbit. We might as well, since we're around on this side, burn back for a okay, so we're gonna want to do it on the other side then. Gotcha. Well, it'll get us to 100, so we can try that. Basically, we're just slowing down as we whip around. Alright, so let's get ourselves pointed in the right direction. It's going to be over here somewhere. There it is. So this is our target. And then we are going to burn as much as we can in hopes of getting home safe and sound. If we have fuel left, we will go for the full recovery of the entire lander. If we don't have enough fuel left, we will ditch the lander in the atmosphere. But we're going for broke here. T-minus 13 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's zippity on in here. Okay. And burn. Okay, so this is accelerating in lunar orbit, but because of the direction of which we are accelerating, we're actually decelerating relative to Kerbal, which is what we want. Okay, so we're coming in. Oh, look at that fuel we have left. And bunk. Hit the atmosphere. Good to go. Hitting the atmosphere is what we were attempting to accomplish. And now we just warp on home. Goodbye, Moon. Goodbye, Mun. It was great being able to visit you. Unfortunately, it is time to head home. Back to Kerbal with all of our goody-goody science. Here we are, we're flying in at an extreme speed. And we're going to hit the atmosphere. And we're going to hit the atmosphere hard. We're still on track to get a 56, yeah. So we're going to come blazing into this atmosphere at 30,000 or 3,000 meters per second. So here we go. Beginning the descent. We've hit constant warp. Alright, let's just burn a bunch of fuel here to help slow us down. Alright. It's not so much about lowering our periapsis or anything anymore. It's just about getting rid of speed as much as we can so that we don't crash and burn. Alright, let's try that for now. We used up about half of our fuel. We're still going to gain speed because we're falling. But the point is I don't want to be killed on re-entry. So hopefully that will smooth out our re-entry a bit. Alright, yep, we're dipping into the atmosphere. Our periapsis is falling as we lose speed now from the minor air friction we are experiencing. Gonna turn SAS off. And of course we are landing on the nighttime side. Oh boy. That's just great. Just great. Visited the night side of the Mun. Why shouldn't we land on the night side of the planet? We might skip out. Now that I'm looking at it. Nope. Nope, it's going down. Going down. We are just having a very, very gradual re-entry. Look at that. We are just skimming through the atmosphere. Cutting through. Look at that. There we go. We've hit it. I can't tell where we are on the planet. Where's Kerbal at? Or the launch station. Is it? Is that where we're landing? Are we landing at KSP? Because it's not over there, I don't think. Am I about to buzz it as we fly over? I don't know. We did not catch fire as we came into the atmosphere. Or perhaps we still are about to catch fire. Is this it? Is it right here? Oh, yep, we're catching fire. We're catching fire! Oh my gosh! Because it's, you know, the Hunger Games thing. I can't tell if this is it or not. I don't see it. I don't know. My Kerbal geography is not all that amazing. Okay, deploying parachute. Deploy chute. No, I don't think this is it. This is just a beach somewhere. It's very nice, though. Very pleasant. I'd like to vacation here if I could. Alright. Deploy landing gear. Whee! So our parachute deploys at an altitude of 500. Oh, that's tweakables, by the way. You can tweak those. Alright, we're coming in. We're coming in. We have a pretty nasty fall. Alright, there we go. Combination of the engines and the parachute simultaneously has saved the day. 14.9 meters per second. It's not terrible. We're going to obviously fire the engines before we touch down, though. Do I have a radar altimeter in here? I do. Look at that. Oh, it's a hill. It's a hill. Oh, goodbye. Hills. I don't like hills. I don't like hills. Look at that landing! Yes! Alright, recover the vessel. How much science did we get? Please tell me we get a lot of science. 93.5 science! Oh yeah, that is a lot of science. Look at that. Mystery goo. Yes, got to keep all of the mystery goo. Of course, it was worth minimal amounts. EVA report. Yes. Recovery of a vessel from orbit around the Mun. Yes. Look at all of that delicious science. Done. Okay, let's spend it. Let's spend our research points. Okay. Science tech. Battery. Science junior lab. Data transmission. Go for it. We want that science pack. Electronics. Okay, we have 64 science. We can get one more pack. Do we want rocket booster? We want flight control. A probe body would be excellent for us. An unmanned mission would be great. So let's gather that as well. Okay, so we have 19 science left. We need solar panels for a unmanned mission to be successful because they use electricity like a boss. So that will be a priority for us to get is electric parts, and also the lights are nice too. Not so much those engines and fuel tanks. That's only handy because we need it to get the RCS stuff later on. But that is that, guys. We did it. We orbited the Mun. Next time we'll go for a Mun landing, and then after that, hopefully we'll be able to get solar panels and we can go for like a probe to a distant world type of deal. So that'll be great. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.